Welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. I'm going to bring you an update on the Bitcoin price chart, show you what I see because something interesting is happening in the charts. If it's sounding interesting, drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Welcome back. Guys, take a look at this. This is on the weekly time frame. But actually, before going any further, I need to let you know, this is not financial advice. Please do your further research before you invest your money. I showed you this fractal pattern right back from 2014's bottom cycle, which is this green area here. I basically just copied it across because it looked like we was doing something eerily similar. And when I drag it up, you can see what I mean by how eerily similar this looks, right? You can see here what it looks like it's doing. So I mean, it seems to be playing out similar, eerily similar so far. I mean, I don't know, where do I put it? Do I put it like that? You know, do I put it here like this, from that drop? Wherever it is, it's similar. And it makes me wonder what's going to come next. But before I, break down what's going to come next with this, let's take a look at the price action. Take a look at what's going on over here, because we've got this yellow line coming down, which is, make sure you can see it, yeah, the 20 moving average, right? I'll just highlight, look, 20. Number 20 moving average on the weekly time frame. And Bitcoin is getting resistance here. We were above it before last week. You can see the green wick was above it. We came down, then we came back again. But we're holding resistance here. And I said this in my last video. Matter of fact, if you watch my last technical analysis video, this one here, I said that we may come up and test the yellow line first, and then at some point, if we break it, we will come and test this line here. And I still think that this is going to play true. This is the strong resistance, but we will break it at some point. Matter of fact, let's take a look at what happened in the past so you can see, just to refresh your memory. For those that are new here, you can see what I'm on about. We've got the red line here, which Bitcoin has never done this before. It's never been below this red line this long or at all in its cycle on the weekly time frame. And I'm going to, because the red line is the 200 week, and I'll show you what I mean, right? If I zoom out, focus, let's just take the blue line off. Let's just focus on the red line and the yellow line. Notice how when the yellow line comes down, when Bitcoin's price is close to it, once it breaks it, my God, fireworks fly. Look at the past. Okay, we had one quick wick down here where it broke below the red line. It came back above, you see? So this is the first time we've been under this for a long period of time. But take a look here. Look at what I mean by the yellow line coming down. When the price gets close to this yellow line, once it breaks it, fireworks fly. And I think that this is what's going to happen again. Let's take a look at the last cycle, 2014's bottom. See it down here. Look, we had a quick breakout of the yellow line, came back down, held support on this red line. When we broke the yellow line for the second time, fireworks flew. Not did it just fly. This was a long super cycle, bull cycle. It was bouncing off this yellow line for ages, and we could see something again in the future. I really do believe we could see something again if it's going to play out similar, which means that we could see one of the biggest bull cycles you've ever seen in this crypto space. Don't hold me to it. I'm just saying, from what I'm seeing here, we could probably see one of the biggest bull cycles we have ever seen. Why? Because things were so damn oversold. People panicked so much in this last bear cycle. They sold so much. Everything was down 80-90%. Matter of fact, it still is down 80-90%. So I believe that it's going to be absolutely parabolic once we start going. So this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at once we break this yellow line. Where are we today? Just to refresh your memory, look, we're right here. We are so close to breaking this yellow line. And now you've seen what happens in the past when we break it. Fireworks fly off. But we might test this red line here, which at the moment is sitting about 23,700. Let me get rid of these lines here. Don't need them. Actually, I'll keep that one. That's like the base. This is where I'm classing as the bottom. Should it break below this, then, I'll bring another video and we'll update from there. But I don't know. So far, I still think this is the bottom. 23,700. Write that down. Keep an eye on 23,700, because if we break this yellow line within the next week or two, prices could blow up to 23,700, and that's where the rejection may come, because this might be strong resistance. We tried to break above it here, fell back below. If we break above this red line and hold a few candles above, that's all I can say. Fireworks are going to fly. So let's go back to this now. What are we doing? Are we something similar? Are we about to, come down? Because I'm looking at this. It depends on how you position this. because you can position this in a few ways. I can position it from this sort of green sort of spike down here, which, you know, kind of pushes it back. Are we about to come down and then fly up? Or shall I position it from here, where, you know, we have this green bit here, we fell down, you know, this kind of still almost matches up, and are we about to now starts to see this rip up with the green? I don't know. I think I want to push it back. I think this feels more accurate to me. So if it's to continue following this green line, we might see a small sell-off, you know, maybe down to like 19,000. I don't know. I'm just showing you what I see with this. Might see a small little sell-off over the next coming weeks, because it gets rejected here, 19,000. And that might be the last time until we start to rip above. Well, I say the last time, look, there's another one down here. So, but I'm just using this as a guide right now. Nothing is confirmed. Nothing's 100%. I can't promise you that it's going to do the exact same thing. Matter of fact, this cycle's been so different to the last ones that we can't even compare. I shouldn't even really be comparing. You know, I'm showing you a fractal pattern. It looks really similar, but it's been different, because you can see here, never once has it been below this red line, you know, stacking loads of what do you call, candles underneath this so I'm saying yellow line, red line. Not once. This is the first time we've seen this, so it's very different. I'm classing it as oversold. Like, you know, this is the best time to be buying right now. Actually, matter of fact, while I'm on it, I can show you this, because I haven't brought up for a while. This is the heat map. And I want to zoom out and show you the heat map. This is on the monthly time frame, real quick, and then I'm at your hair, right? Whenever this heat map is dark blue, as you can see, it's always been a good time to buy, because it's the bottom of the market, dark blue. And you can see the heat map changes color for Bitcoin. When it goes orangey, greeny, red, sorry, greeny, or yellowy, orange, red, that's the top of the cycle. Red is fire. This is a hot moment right now in the space. You need to sell, because everybody thinks it's going parabolic higher. And then obviously people take take profits, and then it falls back down. Look, dark blue. You can see the dark blue areas, right? Then look, same again. This is what we had recently. It didn't even go red. I was waiting for the red. I remember it went yellow, never went red, but yellow now could be a good sign. Anything from yellow to red now could be a good sign to start saying, actually, maybe I should consider taking profits. The best way to know to take profits is also looking at the RSI, which is this one here, because had I been watching this along with the heat map, this would have said, actually, this is a good time to be taking your profits, because, you know, we are really overbought. And then look where we are now. Dark blue. See? We are dark blue on the monthly time frame. It's only a matter of time until this starts to pick back up. Every time we've seen the dark blue area, it's been the bottom of the cycle. Okay, so this is what I'm paying attention to. I want you to pay attention to this as well. There's only a matter of time until Bitcoin starts to break up and the rest of the coins will start to fly with it. I can't stress this enough. If you have been waiting for, let me just get one more drop. Let me just wait for one more dip. Oh, it's going to fall. Let me just, the bottom's not in yet. If your mindset's that and you're waiting, you could miss out. You might be buying in at higher prices. That's all I'm saying. So take this opportunity to dollar cost average. Buy something, because something is better than nothing. You know, all these people that were saying, no, because it's not just you. There's other people. It's not in yet. I'm going to take some. I'm going to wait a bit longer. They're now starting to consider maybe actually buying some crypto now. So if you're still that person saying, I'm going to wait a bit longer, it's up to you. If you want to buy in at higher prices, fine. But what's the point when you've already dropped so many percentage? What is Bitcoin is down like 70-something% or something like that. All the altcoins were down 90%. Now's a good time to buy. Guys, I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful to you, please drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Thank you for watching. I will keep bringing you the updates. Make sure you check out my other videos. You do not want to miss out on what I'm sharing. This is a gem. My God, this will 1000x, guys. This is a gem. Check it out. If you haven't got some, don't miss out. You know, how likely are you to become a millionaire? Check this video. You know, these things could guide you on your journey. Thank you for watching. Look, we're getting close. Look, 92,400 subscribers. Close to my 100K. I want to get this before the end. If I get 100K before the end of the year, that would be special. It would be special. It'd be great if you can. So, you know, let's push to that. Subscribe now. And thank you all for watching. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.